State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and/or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. What we're going to try to do is get you out as fast and efficiently as possible, and in the order that you came in. I have everybody's order. So just give me 1 second.
Yes. Is it on my cell phone? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you said. Right. Right. No. I never be able to. I would never be able to get in my work. That would be a disaster. Because if you know, if I'm able to 30 minutes and I'm out for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Ready? Get lunch. Take breaks and stuff. Yeah. I'll be able to do that. Yeah, a lot of
You're saying.
See, you get thrown on.
I don't know I'm like that, but I gotta get back focused. That's why I'm saying that. What'd you say?
So let's go.
Like siblings.
Let's go with Mr. Counselor. Have you worked your issue out with Labarge?
Yes, Your Honor. Gonna wait for the officer to show up. If he doesn't show up,
Okay, very good, very good. All right, are you ready? Are we ready for this? And last one, please.
Okay.
This is the city of Detroit versus, is that, if you forgive me if I mispronunciation, Is that Jessen Glasgow?
Yeah, it's Jasmine.
Good, Jessen. So this is the city of Detroit versus, is it Jasmine or Jessen?
Jasmine.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jasmine Glasgow, case number SP 1664713, count 1 and count 2. SP 1664714, count 1 and count 2. And 204556281, appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. Cherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Ms. Glasgow. Could you state your name for the record, please, ma'am?
Jasmine Glasgow.
For purposes, I was going to say for arraignment, but it's set for pretrial. We are respectfully requesting to continue her not guilty plea and have these matters set for trial.
Okay, let's see. All right. Hold on 1 second.
So then we'll have to be 3 weeks out. You gotta get time for the office. Okay, let me show you what you got for 3 weeks.
All right, that's the cutoff for officers at 9 o'clock. And I'm gonna check and see if we have any. We do not. All right, I'm gonna get you a trial date. We're back on the record, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get you a trial date, Ms. Glasgow.
Hello?
Ms. Glasgow, come back on July the 11th.
Take
July
Take what out?
25 at 9. Come back on July the 11th, 2025 at 9 a.m., Ms. Glasgow. Is this, are you in the state of Michigan now, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, this Utah address is no more good?
No. I tried
Is
to
this-
I
Is
tried to
this junction
transfer.
address any good? Is this junction address any good?
No.
What is your address, ma'am?
8380 Gardner Street. GARTNER.
GARTNER.
Yes. Detroit, Michigan 48209.
All right, come back of July the 11th, 2025. If you don't have anything further, ma'am, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
You too.
Okay. City of Detroit versus Joseph James LaBarge. I'm strike that. State of Michigan versus Joseph James LaBarge. Case number SX 44763221. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Bear, P31106, on behalf of Mr. LaBarge.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing about your client's presence, counsel.
No, he isn't, General. He's a truck driver. He's on the road right now.
The question is,
I
you
have
have authority to the agreement on his behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. I have his authority to enter anything on his behalf.
Okay. And I'm going to waive the client's presence based on that representation. Is there a trooper? KAMALEDDINE, badge number 1329, Michigan State Police. Hearing no response. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, in that case, I'd move to dismiss the matter.
All right, if the case is dismissed, if it's nothing further, have a very good day. Did you put your P number on the record?
Yes, what's the last name?
And your name again, Counselor?
Benjamin Bear, P31106, Your Honor.
IR. Okay, Counselor, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
You're welcome. This is the City of Detroit versus Gregory Lee Gay. Case numbers SP12 strike that. Yeah, SP12-114011 and U719-28525. Appearance for the record, please.
Terica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gay, please state your name for the record.
Mr. Gregory Lee Gay.
Step up to the podium, please. All right. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on the client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gay, you indicated, go ahead, Counselor. You indicated something about needing some extra services.
Oh, no, I was just saying that because she had asked me about like my cell phone number, and I was just telling her I didn't have one. Then when she said address, because I use my brother's address.
Now, are you dealing with some housing insecurities right now, sir?
And I've been like this for years, sir.
Well, do you want to see if we can get you some help?
I mean, I would appreciate it, but
All right.
but I'm just trying to resolve this so I can get out of this state. Because I got help from my family just telling me to just leave here and just come down and everything. So I'm not gonna, I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna waste their time to give me assistance when I know when I'm get resolved with this, I'm out of here.
And where are you going?
North Carolina, Fayetteville.
Not a bad place. I gotta
I gotta go here. I gotta go.
All right. Well, Miss Harris, I don't know if your client is if you want us to get to.
No, I'll just proceed. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. What are we going to do with the case, Miss Harris?
Well, Your Honor, in our discussions, I believe my client wants to maintain his innocence with regards to these. So I did advise the appointment of counsel. It was when we were discussing his contact information where he answers a few questions and I thought that he would benefit from some of the services the court could offer. I do think he still needs the appointment of counsel to move forward with the cases.
All right. So you want us to get you an attorney, sir?
I told her, yeah, but I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it.
No, I just know that, I've been told you, I've been through the system before.
Listen, all right, but do you want an attorney or not?
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir.
All right, now, do you have a contact where we can get that attorney, or we can let's get one on the spot for Mr. Gay since he's here. Let's pass the matter. We're gonna try to get one right now for you, all right? And it shouldn't take that long, all right? All right, call up, see if we can get Mr. Gay an attorney. Let's pass that matter. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Tony Lee Lenore, case number SP1664004. Strike that. SP1664131. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lenore. You have to unmute.
Yeah, so I'll get him on. I'll send you the prompt. Unmute yourself.
Tony Lee Lenore.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Berry, what's Mr. Lenore what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has shown valid insurance and we seek dismissal.
Mr. Lenore, we're going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Linda Green. Ms. Ms. Green, do you have a minute? Okay, I see. Ms. Linda Denise Green is, you can unmute yourself now, ma'am. This is the city of Detroit versus Linda Denise Green, case number SP 100459921, SP 100459922, SP 1203861. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Green.
Linda Denise Green.
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date so that she might return with documents.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a trial date, Ms. Green. It's gonna be July 11th, 2025 at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, ma'am, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
And you do as well. Thank you.
Thank you. This is the city of Detroit versus Jermaine Jarrell Lyons, case number SP 1669615, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1669616, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lyons.
Jermaine Jarrell Lyons.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like that offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
All right.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Kenyatta Lusk, case number SP 1634946, counts 1 and counts 2 and count 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lusk. Please state your name for the record. Have to unmute your device, please.
Kenyatta Lusk.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. There's an off-docket matter, Ms. Harris, a seatbelt ticket. Mr. Lusk, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room, have a conversation with her, let us know what you want to do when you get up.
Okay.
Let's pass the matter. Ms. Villaroo, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, sir. Evelyn Villaroo, certified court interpreter.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court and not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right. Are we doing Roberto Guzman?
Oh, baby, I have Wilmer Lopez Romero.
Wilmer Lopez Romero. Okay, very well. Does Mr. Kent, good morning to you, a counselor. Does Guzman need an interpreter?
No, we're fine, Your Honor. He's sitting next to me.
And does he, is he gonna understand? Is he English speaking?
Yes.
Okay, and let's call it the city of Detroit versus Roberto Guzman, case number SP 1664133, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Richard L. Kent, K-E-N-T, Michigan P 65494, on behalf of Mr. Guzman, who sits to my right, and I'll display him if you wish.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Guzman. Can you state your name for the record, please?
All right. Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Roberto Carlos Guzman Vasquez.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for the pre-trial. Is my understanding you've worked out a failure to display. Is that the case, Counselor?
That is indeed the case, Your Honor, and he's ready to go forward with that basis.
And have you read your client his advice or rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Guzman, you want to take this deal, sir? The fine is going to be $240.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor, I swear.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
Your counsel, Mr. Kent, went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not? Or at some point during the pendency of this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor, everything's clear to me.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me draw your attention back to January the 7th, 2025 at around 3:37 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Grand River and Hubble. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you operating a motor vehicle?
That's correct.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
That's correct, Your Honor.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
No, Your Honor.
You say no?
No.
And why is that?
I do not have one, Your Honor.
Very good. Because you don't have one. Very good. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display. Is the other two cases supposed to be dismissed, Counselor?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, with the stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss those other two cases.
Oh, we so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Guzman.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to fine you $240. When can you pay it?
I can pay it early as possible, like today or tomorrow, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to give you till tomorrow to pay it. Pay it at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDac app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person, sir. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. There are other ways to pay it. Those are the two best ways. It'll go through instantly. If you don't have anything further, wish you a very good day. Best of luck to you, and see you soon, Counselor. Have a good day as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day. You be well.
Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's go, Mr. Lenore. Your case is free. You're free to leave, sir.
Well said. Oh, thank you, sir.
Your case was dismissed, right, Mr. Barry?
Correct, Your Honor.
Well, you just want to stay and
Okay.
watch the show?
No, sir.
All right.
I'm out of here. Thank you.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lyons. Mr. Lyons, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a bench trial date to return with documents.
Mr. Lyons, what you want to do?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give you a trial date, July. You got July the 11th. Mr. Lusk, you're interrupting me. July the 11th, 2025 at 9 a.m., sir. If it's nothing further, you have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you. You as well, sir. Thank you.
All right, well. All right, this is the city of Detroit. Gregory Gorey.
Yes, sir.
You're not supposed to be here, I think, until the 5th of June.
I have a card that says show cause.
Show cause?
Yeah.
Let's see. Come back on. Did you get an attorney? Have you talked to an attorney?
No.
Oh, it was just represent, okay. Come back on the 5th of June. Okay?
Okay.
Make sure at 9 a.m., June the 5th. Make sure you write it down, please.
All right.
All right, there's nothing further, so best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Well, City of Detroit. We have Dwayne Gaskin.
Yes.
How can we help you, sir?
He was supposed to return back to court, to show that he showed, paid his bond. I mean, not the bond, showed his, paid with the 240 that you asked him to pay. Right. The fine, yes. Thank you. Told you, didn't you?
No, it wasn't a bond, it was the fine.
Fine,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
29th. I don't see him on the docket. It looks like it's been closed out. Let's see if it's been closed out properly. It's the City of Detroit versus Dwayne Gaskin. Case number SP 163-68101. State your name for the record. Good morning to you, Mr. Gaskin.
Dwayne Gaston.
Today is the date, we'll call the date and time set for a review in the matter. You were ordered to pay $240. I see that it was taken under a delayed sentence. You paid that, you haven't gotten any further trouble. I'm gonna dismiss this case, all right, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, and thank you, ma'am. Y'all have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Same to you. They say I can be blessed.
You as well.
Your Honor,
Yes.
is it possible to go back on the record with Mr. Lusk? I apologize.
Yeah. Well, let's get Mr. Berry started. Is Lamb there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Daniel Michael Lamb, case number SP 126154111. SP, strike that. U66214023. 232-856-181. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S.
Your Honor.
Junior, on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Lamb.
Daniel Lamb.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
I'm going to enter not guilty.
Your Honor, Your Honor, that is not. I will be presenting.
You're breaking up, Mr. Lamb.
Honor, can you hear me?
You're breaking up. I'm going to stop your camera.
Are you able to
see if that helps?
Yeah. Are you able to hear me?
There's gonna be 7 courts to solve this and
hold on, counsel. Go ahead, Mr. Lamb. Try that.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, are you able to hear me?
I am.
Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to reserve all my rights in the process if I could, and if possible, I'd like to resolve this matter today, pay all fines and costs that I'm responsible for, and I was wondering if I could please talk with someone to see about potentially taking a plea.
All right, let me ask you this, Mr. Lamb. Based on the nature of the allegation, do you need any drug treatment?
Your Honor, I have 12 other cases going on right now. I'm testing 4 times a week. I'm on tether. I'm doing the right thing.
That was not my question, Mr. Lamb.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm already enrolled in it, sir.
Now, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Join the room, please. We'll pass the map. All right, let's go. Well, where's the last spot?
What's the name again?
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gregory Gay. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gregory Gay. Mr. Gay, I'm giving you the opportunity. You got a very good lawyer here, Mr. Ogletree. Go ahead, Mr. Ogletree. Put your appearance on the record.
Aaron Ogletree, about Mr. Gregory Gay. You say your name?
Yes, sir. Mr. Gregory Lee Gay. All right, very good. All right, so go ahead, Mr.
So requesting another court date so we can get discovery. Set for a pre-trial date.
Pre-trial is going to be 7/1/2025, 8:30. Trial is going to be, if necessary, 7/11/2025, 9 a.m. All right.
Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, y'all have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Let's go back on the record with Russ. Ms. Harris, you said you wanted to.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Lust, I guess.
Yes, Your Honor. We had a discussion with the city attorney, and we were hopeful that the court.
What is the issue?
Your Honor, we were hoping for a later court date in terms of a trial, and this was after a discussion with the city attorney.
All right, we're not hearing you, Ms. Harris.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
Ms. Harris?
Your Honor, are you able to hear me?
All right, let's pass the matter. Let me ask this, William, you just joined the room. What is your name, please? Is it me? No.
Your Honor, are you able to hear me?
I am. Let's go back on the record with Lust.
Your Honor, after a discussion with the city attorney, we were hopeful that the court could give a later court date in July. He is having a hearing with the appeals board, and we need more information from that hearing.
It's going to be tight. When is this hearing?
So I think he won't get that information for another 6 weeks. So we were hoping late July for a trial date. And I did have this discussion with Ms. Schneider.
Well, we'll have the trial date on July the 11th, and we'll see what happens on that date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll really push to get these cases resolved, Mr. Lusk, and that's like we're going way past the time. We'll see what happens on that date. Maybe maybe that comes before that 6-week time. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Lusk. Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. William, what is your last name, sir? All right. He's not coming through inaudible. You're not coming through, sir.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What is your name, sir?
Okay, my first name is William, last name Larkin, Larkin, Jr.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus William Larkin Jr., case number SP 13-886-971, 18-465-8001. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Larkin, please state your name.
William Larkin.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Larkin, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay.
All right, join the room, please. Ms. Medina, let's pass the matter.
Hello?
Good morning. Good morning to you. Does your client, Mr. Guerrero Campos, good morning to you. Buenos dias. Necesitas interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor. He does.
This is the city of Detroit versus Crispin Guerrero Campos, case number SP 168-13211, SP 168-1572, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Crispin Guerrero Campos. Números de caso SP 168-13211, SP 168-1572, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Guerrero Campos. Sir, would you please say your full name for the record?
Soy Cristal Medina representando al señor Guerrero Campos. Su señoría, señor, usted diga su nombre, por favor.
Buenos días, Crispin Guerrero Campos.
Good morning, Crispin Guerrero Campos.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. It's my understanding you have a resolution, counselor?
Hoy es el día y la hora que habíamos fijado para tener la consulta previa al juicio. Tengo entendido que usted tiene una resolución, abogada.
That is correct, Your Honor. At this time, my client is prepared to plead responsible to and pay the civil infraction for defective equipment, Your Honor. In exchange, the no insurance and the license misdemeanors would be dismissed.
Eso es correcto, su señoría. Mi cliente está listo y dispuesto a declararse responsable al cargo modificado de equipo defectuoso en vez de los cargos originales de no tener licencia y no tener seguro de vehículo.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Campos?
¿Y eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señor Campos?
Sí, señora. Muchas gracias.
Yes, sir.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea and stipulates the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter in your client's behalf, counsel.
Y puede usted estipular que podemos depender de la boleta para establecer el base en los hechos y que hay causa razonable para desestimar los otros cargos, abogada.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Así lo estipulo, de acuerdo, su señoría.
All right, with that stipulation, I find you responsible as charged to the improper equipment, $120, and dismiss the other cases. When can you pay it, Mr. Campos?
Ya que se ha dicho eso, encuentro que usted es responsable a tener el equipo defectuoso. La multa es $120. Señor Campos, ¿para cuándo puede usted pagar esa multa?
Lo más pronto posible, probablemente hoy o mañana a más tardar.
Probably today or tomorrow.
Your Honor, can we have till the end of the week?
Su señoría nos permite hasta el fin de semana.
By Friday. And pay at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Campos.
Así que le voy a dar usted hasta el viernes de esta semana para que pueda alcanzar a pagarlo. Usted puede ir a cualquiera de los kioscos en la ciudad de Detroit que se llaman DivDat para pagarlo. También usted puede poner el app en su teléfono de DivDat para pagarlo por teléfono, o usted puede venir en persona a la corte para pagarlo, señor. Esas son las dos mejores maneras de uno pagar, señor Campos.
All right, if it's nothing further, you both have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Si no hay algo adicional, que los dos pasen muy buen día y buena suerte usted, señor Campos.
Muchas gracias a todos. Gracias, señor juez.
I thank everyone here, and I thank you, Your Honor.
And thank you very much, Your Honor. Cuídate mucho, Evelyn.
Thank you, Counselor.
You still have another one, right, Miss?
Yes, I didn't know about Crispin Guerrero, I have Wilmer Lopez Romero.
Very well. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. William David Larkin Jr. Mr. Larkin has a valid driver's license.
Respectfully request dismissals.
We'll dismiss the case, we'll dismiss the case, we'll waive the warrant fees, you're gonna pay that $145 reinstatement fee, sir. If you don't have any further questions, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Okay, yeah, I just had the one question. So after the case, I just go down and pay another 45, and then I should be good.
And you can pay that at the 36th District Court, or you can pay it on the DIVDAC kiosk, or you can pay it online and all that other stuff. All right.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right, you too. Thank you so much.
City of Detroit versus the Antoine Trevor Lacey. Case number is SP1670519, SP1670520. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lacey, please state your name for the record.
DeAntoine Lacey.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lacey, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Miss Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lamb. Mr. Lamb, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea to disorderly conduct for the entry without permission and to plead as charged to operating an illegal enterprise. The false info to be dismissed.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Lamb?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, turn your camera back on. Let's see how it works.
Can you hear me?
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You put it down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention back to October 15, 2021 at around 7:51 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Andover and Emory Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and that time?
Yes, I was there.
What is that?
Excuse me?
What's that over there? What's over there?
Oh, it was the house that was abandoned that I was in and I entered without permission.
And you weren't in that house with any permission, is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
And you don't own that house, right?
I do not own that house.
All right. Are you satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, find your client guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct. $240 is going to be the fine. Let me draw your attention back to November the 30th, 2023, at around 2:42 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 10868 Nottingham Street. Were you around that area around that date and that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what is over there?
So it's a duplex, and I lived with my girlfriend in one of the flats, and in the other flat, there was some business going around that I was a part of.
And what kind of business was that?
hustling to get money in ways that you're not paying taxes, Your Honor.
And which way is that, sir?
There was some drugs involved.
Okay, and these drugs were not authorized with any prescription or were the drugs being sold?
Yes, there was.
All right. And you knew that it was drugs being sold there, correct?
Yes, I did.
And you remained in that place even though those drugs were being sold there, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Find your client guilty as charged to be operating illegal, or it's here, loitering in a place of illegal occupation. Stipulate the probable cause will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Now, you indicated to the court, now, is this under any kind of, you indicated to the court that you have multiple cases going on, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
How many cases?
Your Honor, I had 12 total in 2 states. I have 2 of them taken care of, and after today it would be 3 more. Thank God, and I'm on probation in Macomb County, and I have court tomorrow in Wyandotte, and then I have court in Rochester and Warren on Thursday.
And what are these? What are the nature of the? What are you on probation for?
Possession of controlled substance, and all of the cases have to do with controlled substance. And I did some jail time, and I am clean right now, and I'm trying to get my life back together.
And how long have you been clean?
Since Christmas Day.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Actually, Christmas Day was the last time you used Christmas Day?
Nope, I used Christmas Eve. And I got locked up, and I was in jail Christmas Day, and I stayed there for 60 days, got extradited from Indianapolis, and then was in Wayne County, then Macomb County, then Washtenaw County, and then I finally got out on February 26th.
So you actually not had the opportunity to get the drugs from Christmas Day till February 26th. And since February 26th, you haven't relapsed, where you've been able to be on your own and your freedom. And how did you do it?
Well, I don't like to try to use the Lord as a pawn, or like just to get out of stuff, but I am just focusing my attention on things that matter and not being so selfish. And I'm trying to restore relationships with my family, and I'm working a job, and I didn't want this to happen where I had to face all this, but I'm glad it's going on right now, because it's a weight's being lifted off of my shoulders.
I don't think anybody wants it to happen. So are you telling me that you went cold turkey? You didn't have any kind of drug treatment at all?
Well, I'm going to meetings right now, and I'm definitely involved I'm living with a gentleman who has 34 years clean. So I'll go to a meeting tonight. He's a friend. He's always been in my corner. So I'm definitely not just like blocking this out of my brain, because I know that it is real. Relapse can come up on someone if they try to block it out. And words, I'm in sales, Your Honor, so words really don't mean much. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing.
All right. And I ask that because we hope that you don't continue to relapse. And I think that treatment is the best way. And I want to let you know that we have the best drug treatment court in the country. And that's not just me saying that because my colleagues are over there. That's them doing the work and them getting nationally recognized, and them going to other cities in America that they're actually training on how they do their work over there. So I would be remiss if I didn't give you the opportunity to go over there and join them. I'm not going to force you to do it, I want, because I think that the results are better for yourself and the individual and for the court over there, if you are willing to participate. And it's not a program that is, if you did happen to relapse, God forbid you don't. But if you did happen to relapse, it's not a program where they're like, oh, I got you, Mr. Lamb, now I'm locking you up. No, it's more of a program of transparency. And Judge Holmes and their staff over there, I mean, they do a phenomenal job. I can't state it anymore. I've seen her work. I don't know how she connects with people as well as she does, but she does, and she has that ability. So if you want to talk to somebody over there, then I can get you over there, and they can come on in the next few minutes, and you can have a conversation with them. Again, it doesn't cost you anything to talk, and if you are truly on that course that your friend has been on for the last 34 years, then this would sort of be a walk in the park. Do you have to do some things? Yes. I'm sure that they will not be duplicative of what you're doing over there in the Macomb County Court, so you don't have to go through extra hurdles or anything. I'm sure that they can work that out, and you can talk to them about that. But if it is something where you need extra resource, then you would have yourself a very good outlet and very good resources over there that you can call, that you can let people know, and that they can get on top and get you the help that you need. Would you like to talk to somebody from Drug Treatment Court?
Your Honor, I believe that's what they're giving me in Macomb County. So I just, at this point, Your Honor, I have so much on my plate. I'd be open to getting a phone number to talk with someone.
Well, if you just talk to them now, then you can, it doesn't cost you anything to talk. And you can say, hey, I'll pass. I'm not going to look at you any differently if you pass on it or anything. I'm just giving you the opportunity to let you know that the resource is there. Are you driving right now?
I am not driving at all.
Okay. All right. So that's all I'm doing. I'm not forcing you to do anything, and I can give you the opportunity to talk if you want to.
Your Honor, I respectfully, and I thank you so much for even talking to me, but I respectfully am going to decline.
All right. So I'm gonna on the U66214023, I'm gonna find him guilty as charged. I'm only gonna fine you for one. I'm only gonna fine you for one. When can you pay? $240.
I can pay that today.
Pay it, make sure it gets in here by tomorrow, the 30th. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Lamb. Mr. Lamb, I will be paying for you.
If I have to get a clearance for the license, can I pay that online too, or do I got to come up there? Because I'd just rather do all of it.
I'm gonna waive the warrant fee and you'll pay the reinstatement fee. Yeah, you can pay all of it, and you can come up here. You owe an old ticket for $252 on a civil infraction, and another civil infraction of $174. You'll owe this $240, and then you'll owe $45. So you can come down and pay all of it if you want.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Lamb. We'll be praying for your continued sobriety, and I hope we'll be praying for you.
Hey, thank you so much, Your Honor. I really appreciate it.
All right, very good.
Your Honor,
yes.
Sherman needs an interpreter. I'm wondering if you'd like me to stay and wait and see if Mr. Lopez.
No, you're very good to go. We appreciate, and I don't know how much longer we're going to be here. We're going to at least give it to to 10, but We have a very light docket today because we had that trial scheduled and it did not go.
Okay, Your Honor. Should he
All right.
show up, you're more than welcome to contact me and I'll come back.
Absolutely. All right, and we'll see you tomorrow, Ms. Villarreal.
See you tomorrow, Your Honor.
All right. All right, let's go back on the record. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lacy. Mr. Lacy, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client was able to present valid insurance, so we would request a dismissal of that matter. He was advised on the other civil infractions that he does have.
All right, so we'll dismiss the insurance ticket for providing valid documentation, and the rest of the tickets you just have to pay. Mr. Lacy, if it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day, sir, and best of luck to you, all right?
All right, thank you, man.
Very good. This is the city of Detroit versus Nirwan Galo.
Ready, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Ziad Nicholas Abuzay, P69.
Let me finish. Good morning. That's case number SP 169-47641. Appearance for the record, please, ma'am.
For the record, Ziad Abuzay, P69447 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, Mr. Abuzay, what about your client? Where is your client?
I guess if you could waive his presence on the civil infraction matter, Your Honor.
Very good. I'm gonna waive the presence of your client. What are you gonna do?
The judge, I don't believe there's an officer. If there's a block, but if there's a blockading on the table, I'll take it also.
It was an officer here. Mr. Mendoza was here. Officer Mendoza was here. I don't know where he is. Did you speak with the city attorney?
I have not been able to speak to anyone yet, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, because they came in and came out. Let me put you in the breakout room, and let's get this Schneider back in here. Try to go back and forth and wait on her for a minute. I don't know where the officer is, and he didn't give me any. He didn't give me any a heads up whether he was good, but he was the first one here in the room. So
okay, no worries. We'll figure it out.
All right. So you'll figure it out. All right. Go ahead. We'll see her in the room as soon as she comes in.
Thank you.
Let's pass the matter.
infraction within 90,
Did
with
you,
90.
hey, Ms. Snyder, good morning. Did you speak to Mr. Bazad? It's got it. Much.
That's why they don't like me, like you said, it's at a default, they figure it downstairs.
Well, the question with that's when I put the correction on there.
Yeah, like you do it sometimes, but they don't like when you do that.
This matters.
Well, I'm just telling when I be getting the feedback.
I don't care what they like. I'm telling you.
I know
how
you
it
know.
works.
I don't care.
If I put correction on there, then it won't read the days. If you do it as a correction.
And I do, when you write correction, you write it down.
All right.
I'm following suit.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gallo. Mr. Gallo, Mr. Abzad, did you get an offer or did you?
Yes, Judge.
What do you want to do about that?
Blockading. She gave me a blockading, and I wish to accept that. I do have the authority to plead responsible to that amended charge.
I don't know what happened to your officer, Ms. Snyder. I didn't give him permission to leave. All right, it's going to be blockading. Then I will waive your client's presence. You indicated to the court that you're retained and you have permission to ensure your agreement on his behalf, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for that responsible on your client's behalf.
So stipulated.
Find your client responsible for the amended column blocking traffic, $175. I'll give your client 2 weeks to pay by May the 13th. If there's nothing further, counsel, have a very good rest of your day. And best of luck to you, okay?
You too, Judge. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Well, I don't know if that's going to be it or not. We'll give them a few more minutes.
Set some dates for next week. I'm gone.
I'm just gonna let them know that it's only 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks from now when they come in today. Yeah, just 2 weeks. 2 weeks, no more than 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. 2 weeks. And then we're just gonna have.
Well, it's gonna be a little off because, like, this is how this is.
Miss Max.
I know this is.
Miss Max.
Okay.
2 weeks.
So which are like the ones in the afternoon?
In the afternoons.
What about the ones you said
in court?
Like
They're
you said them in
already.
court, like
No,
you still
we
want
need-
them 2 weeks out.
No, we need to push this, let's.
So say like
Here's the
okay,
direct.
let's give me a sheet of paper.
Here's the direct. I'll give you what, let's see here.
I'm just gonna take some notes, so I'm not on the same page.
All right,
So in
so
the afternoon,
give me 1 second.
pre-trial dates, 2 weeks.
So, I'm gonna print it out.
Okay. How many people max do you want per day?
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter anymore. Okay.
And then what we'll do, we'll give you guys your breaks on, at the time you need your breaks.
Okay.
And we'll do all of that stuff. But we just have to get it done.
Okay.
We're gonna have to, it's gonna probably hurt in the beginning.
So.
Okay, so this sheet tells me the memo that the first,
Oh,
the other one is
Miss
14
Can
pages.
you name the 2 packs of paper? See about the print if we don't have it.
All right, so it says here, pursuant to Okay, well, we're gonna call it a day. I don't believe we've had anyone else, and, Ms. Mathis, Officer Thomas, Ms. Williams Law, Mr. Berry, Ms. Harris, everybody have a very good rest of your day.